Well, hey everybody, it's Outland. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. Doing a Halloween special today, something kind of freaking different. This is a local point of interest here, and what this is commonly called, what its official name is, I believe, is the Hills and Dales Lookout Tower. But it also goes by many different names, including the Witch's Tower, Frankenstein's Castle, and many others. This structure was built, I believe, back in the 40s. It was constructed, and it was really, no one really knows the full reasons why this was built, but they believe it was built as a just as an observation tower to look out over the valley here. If you look out over this way, you can see, not from where I'm at, but at the top of this you would be able to see downtown Dayton. There's a real sweeping views of the Hills and Dales area, and it's very scenic and really pretty, especially this time of year with all the trees changing. But at any rate, it was built by youth at the time, and it was constructed out of I guess derelict buildings and things like that was what it's comprised of. So they took the stone from derelict buildings and they built this structure. Now there's a lot of speculation around what goes on around here paranormally and whatever else, and there are rumors and stories that this particular structure is haunted. So there's all kinds of stories floating around. One story is that this was constructed in the Civil War era, and a lady climbed to the top of it and jumped off when she found out her husband was killed in the Civil War, which is completely false because this wasn't even built till the 40s. So that story's ruled out. There's other stories of people being killed in or around it. There is, however, one confirmed true story of this tower, of a death in this tower, and that was a teenage girl in the 60s, in 1967, and her name was Peggy something. Peggy was out here in the woods with her boyfriend, and let's face it, they were probably fooling around or whatever, but a lightning storm hit, and Peggy and her boyfriend, they took shelter in this structure, and lightning hit the tower, killed her, and seriously injured the boyfriend. So the story is that's a true story. That really did happen, and it's confirmed in archived newspapers from the area. So yes, there was at least one confirmed death in this tower, and that Peggy girl. So the story is that she haunts this tower. But you know, around Halloween time, now that we're getting into close to Halloween, now it becomes a more prominent story and piques a lot of people's interests. You can see 3 windows on this side here. There's just like a spiral staircase that goes up the inside, winds up to the top. There used to be a wooden roof on top of it. That has since disintegrated, gone away. So now you just have this turret-looking structure. You have really thick woods that surround the area, and we're surrounded by Hills and Dales Metropark. And as you can see, I almost hit some deer on the way up here. So it's really pretty and wooded, heavily wooded. This place is really, really spooky at night. That's why I'm here in the day, to be honest with you. Now, this is definitely one of those creepy places around the Dayton area that, like I said, a lot of stories surround this structure, and you can actually find stories about this tower being haunted in local Haunted Ohio books and things like that. So you can Google around and find that. But it's pretty interesting, and it's kind of neat and weird. And you know, I personally don't believe in ghosts. I believe in spirits, but I don't believe anything really haunts this tower. But it's fun around Halloween to speculate and all that, and kind of wonder the mysteries that surround a structure like this, just kind of out in the middle of the woods, overlooking the valley. It's just to have this really strange stone structure with no real explanation of the true intents of why it was built. As you can see, it used to have a door here. It had a stone door which they filled in. So you used to be able to just go inside the stone door and go right up inside it. That was until the 60s when Peggy was killed by lightning. So since then it's been cordoned off. You're not supposed to trespass on it. You can come up here and walk around it and look at it, and that's about all you can do. Now there have been some local kids who have scaled this thing and actually gone inside. There's actually, I found a video on YouTube of some local juvies who basically, they took a rope, went up through here, rappelled up there, and got up inside. It's really unsafe. You wouldn't want to go in there. It's crumbling, falling apart, but you know, curious minds want to know what it looks like inside, but it's really not that exciting. Just a staircase. There are supposed reports of hauntings, orbs and things like that, and people have seen stuff up here, apparitions, but I think it's all just part of the local legend. It adds to the mystery, for sure. It's a very neat place, kind of different, kind of cool. Well, everybody, that's about it. That's the Witch's Tower here in Dayton, Ohio. Spooky location for sure. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. I'll talk to you soon.